Yeah, well, I mean, look at just what happened in New York. You had Mandami raising the arm of a woman who literally started a foundation at Columbia with the express goal of overthrowing Western society. It's so absurd, you can't make it up. Another one in New York said U.S. deserved 9/11. No borders, no police, no prisons. She actually, the woman, Chevalier, that Mandami was endorsing and going to pub crawl, said she didn't want black men and Arab men to marry ugly white colonizing women. They said this. They tweeted this. By the way, Jalen Brunson, the king of New York, married to a Jewish woman. I wonder how he feels about that. These are anti-American. They hate America. Listen, one thing is communism. I'm obviously a capitalist and entrepreneur, and these people hate American. You know what, Stuart? I trust what people say a lot before they're elected. When they get elected, a lot of these people are deleting their tweets, saying, oh, we changed. They don't want to talk about it. It's garbage, and it's scary.
Wow, check this out.
Melat Kiros had said, as part of this, from coast to coast, we are taking back our party. It's not a we're taking back our country type of line that you've heard from Donald Trump and Republicans. We're taking back our party is how she put it. And she is among those who has said that she will not support Hakeem Jeffries as Democratic leader. You're a member of leadership. What do you say to that?
Understood. But at the same time, the frustration is also because we're failing to fight President Trump.
Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's the nonsense we're going to go with here. He couldn't even answer it. This is CNN. CNN is giving another Democrat softball questions. He cannot even answer the question. You know why? Who can answer this stuff, guys? She pulled off the huge upset in Denver right there, and she's running off of this wild stuff again, guys. And here we go. It says the number one biggest Democratic primary upset so far happened in Colorado. District 1 includes the most of Denver. So most of Denver wants to try this socialist stuff out. Upset it. Yep. That means Kiros is heavily favored to win in November. And it says here, in reality, many say that the primary was the real election. Can you believe this? Kiros is backed by Bernie Sanders' allies. She considers herself as a Democratic Socialist of America. I want to make sure you understand that. Democratic Socialist of America upset a 30-year politician. 30 years. He started in 1997, they said. And listen, she says she's a Justice Democrat. She's part of the Justice Democrats, a Democratic Socialist of America, and Bernie Sanders backed her. Her platform includes Medicare for all. This is her platform, guys. I'm not making this crap up. This is real crap coming down out of Colorado District 1, House of Representatives coming out, guys. She's running for Medicare for all, student deficit relief for all. It says bigger government programs, ending corporate influence, major criticism on Israel, and some reports say she support for abolishing ICE. And I tell you now, the ones who support abolishing ICE wants that border wide open. So you thought it was open before under Biden? They want it down. And they don't want people flooding in. I'm not lying. It's real. It is real. And what matters this is why it matters so much. Democrats moving farther to the left. They're moving farther to the left. And this is a big story because many pro-Democrat voters have been saying Democratic Party keeps moving farther to the left. More and more you look at these nonsense stuff. What's next? Sodom and Gomorrah? I'm just saying, what's next? What's next? The Democrat race supports that argument. Even longtime Democrats are now losing to younger, more radical candidates. AOC style politics is growing and it's working. I'm going to be an activist. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to get in your face. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. AOC style won by beating someone who was in office for a long time. And now they're taking this playbook across the country. Started in New York. I can see it in California working. It doesn't take much at all. When you start talking to people and listening to people in California, this has been going on for far too long. And I'm telling you, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery, dangerous slope. And you know what's going to happen? I think it's going to bring more people to the Republican Party. It's going to bring more people to you got Democrats now saying, I can't even talk to these people. They have no logic what's going on. And now they're saying they're going to lie. They're going to lie to the primaries. They're going to lie in November. And then when they get in, they're going to implement what they want. They want to lie to us. And they come on here and say, I'm lying. They want to lie, guys. That's what they're doing. They're using the AOC style politics here, beating old style players here in politics here. The bad news for Democrats establishments, though, this is warning signs for establishment Democrats. Yep, goodbye. Goodbye, Chuck Schumer. Goodbye. It's just a matter of time. Your days are numbered. They might kick you out before you even get a chance to get out of there. Moderates are losing ground. The far left base wants crazy stuff. They want more socialism. They want more spending. They want more radical policies. The party leadership looks weaker by the day. You can say if you want, but they don't have control. They said, well, our party is over umbrella of many things. It's a tent, and it covers so much stuff. We have all the negative things, all the thieves, all the lawlessness going on, all the fraud and abuse going on. Oh, it's all there. All the atheists, all the religions. If you want to do anything you want, hey, right there, it's under the tent. Only thing we ask for, vote Democrat. That's what they want. That's the only thing they want. And oh my gosh, can you believe this, guys, here? I tell you what, the Democratic Party is becoming more radical. That's one of the things I want to leave you with there. That's one. Another one, moderate Democrats are losing ground. That's the second thing I want to leave you with. Another one here, socialist ideals are becoming mainstream inside the blue cities. That's what's happening, guys. Socialist ideas are creeping into the blue cities more and more, and you're not going to even recognize them. I told you about it earlier in this live stream that the Democrat, I saw this 20 or 25 years ago when I saw the criminal activity in prisons, or the criminals coming out and influencing the black culture, influencing the culture, dressing a certain way, talking a certain way, behaving a certain way, and no rational person stopped it from happening. I saw this 20, 25 years ago. I saw this and I said, this is wrong. Isn't this wrong? Our people are following criminals' behavior and now making it mainstream. Is never, you can't say that's going to work. It's never going to work. Here we go, guys. Another point here we have is that this could help Republicans nationally, though. This can actually help Republicans nationally by making Democrats look more extreme. That's right. More extreme. The more wildish and more obnoxious and crazy talking they do. It's a billboard. It's a walking billboard of all the things that America hate. We can see it right there in that one party. They call themselves independent now, but still they're looking at it. They're going, I'm telling you, it's going to be hard, but they're winning in major cities, though. You know what? They're winning in major cities here. I got to say this also, guys. 30 years in Congress, and voters still want something farther left. 30 years in Congress, and they still want something farther to the left. That tells you everything, guys. That tells you a lot of things. They took someone that was in office for 30 years. They realized that what you're doing is not what we want. We want something crazy. We want something wow. We want something out there so far left that we're going to set it off. And this is also another one that is my talking point here, is that this isn't Democratic moving to the center. This is Democratic moving harder to the left. And if you thought AOC was a ceiling, think again. It's going to get worse. This is exactly what Trump's America First message connects with everyday Americans. Now, I'm going to put a poll in there, and I want you to give me your honest opinion. Is the Democratic Party becoming more radical? You can tell me yes, no, or it already is. One more time, I'll put it in the chat right now. Is the Democratic Party becoming more radical? I want to leave that with you there. Like, subscribe. I hope you follow me and see my next content. Take care.